Well, good morning, everyone. How you all doing? Weather day here. Whew, my hair's kind of frizzy this morning. It's not too bad out this morning. Uh, my big bear's out behind my shop eating walnuts again. He's a big old boy. Whew, you wouldn't want to mess with him. No, sir. Got my own jacket on. It's just a tad cool. That's all right. It's going to warm up. Everything. Well, that block of wood, I was telling everybody that I don't duplicate or nothing, and all you got to do is just draw you a rough concept and lay your wood down on there and draw around it, and there's your shape right there. That way you can draw with inside your wood. Just draw your rough concept. So that's going to make a little pumpkin man caricature, something like that. There he is. You see him? He's just simple. Now that's pure wood carving right there. Just take a block. You don't know. There's no right and wrong. He's bow-legged. He's everything. He's got his little pumpkin head on. He's just everything. He's just simple. This is wood carving to me. This is art right here. It's the unknown. It's the challenge. And he's kind of setting like, he's got his back like this and his head like this. Hey, he sets totally cool and everything. So what I do, I thought, well, I'll do a little love here. I do a little wood burning on him to bring out some highlights. I paint different. I'm going to do a little love on him here in a minute. Let the wood burner get all heated up. Let's get you down here. You don't want to look at the old man. I'm hoping I'm filming off my table saw with this small little tripod. So, Lord, I hope you can see it. See, there's this right here. You can add paint to it. I don't. I add a little bit different love to it and everything, and I just want him to have his own little look. I want the clothes to look kind of tethered and stuff. And you don't have to. You can get a wood burner at Walmart. You can get a pin one. Like I said, I've got several of them. But I just want to add some love. Nothing heavy. Kind of do some outlining, stuff like that. Can you see, folks? I hope you can. Let's get you up a little bit closer. Just to add some love. I don't want it perfect. I want dragged lines. That's his collar that I put on him. Okay? And then when I thin this paint through here, you'll see these beautiful little marks, and it's just going to give it some different texture. Trust me, I do this all the time. Yeah. And we just highlighted the collar, some lines right here where the pocket is, and let's put a shadow right here where the arm goes, just like that. It's gonna. All these will get painted up and you'll understand it. It really does give it some, just kind of makes the clothes look old. Stuff like that. Remember, folks, I tell you, I had to create myself when I was a kid. There was no computers or nothing like that. Didn't have to go Google box. So, but this is pure wood carving. Just a block of wood, and I sat underneath my tree yesterday, and let the wood talk to me. Take off don't get in there and go Johnny crazy, just don't go crazy. Now you're gonna look at this like this is a hot mess day, but no, it will come out when you add the paint. Trust me, it will. Just gonna put some more solid lines in. Define where the arms are, stuff like that. All that. Just very, some love here. I do this a lot with my carvings. Let's get these pants carved, done up. Yeah, getting them cracks and the fissures and stuff where I've put marks and stuff with the knife and, Oh, yeah. I believe it's going to be another beautiful day out, folks. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. And I'm not going to give the young man's name. I had those boys in my yard the other day, and their parents, and I carved them a little mouse, and I got them some snowmen and stuff like that. And well, I got a text from his dad last night, and the oldest one was sitting at the table with a bar of soap and I believe a butter knife or something, and he's just whittling away. And his daddy goes, "Well, what are you whittling?" He goes, "A heart." And he goes, "Well, who taught you to whittle?" He goes, "Whittler Dave." I'm telling you what, folks, that right there just made an old man extremely happy. That's what we need to bring back right there for our youth. I mean, I would go to schools, and I used to. And then we got out of that for, we're not going to get into that. You know what happened. And we all had to have the lockdown. And I had not been. So I would love it, because that's what we need. We need to go back to schools and bring this art back to where the children, because you never know. You may have 10 that don't pay attention, but out of that 10, or you think they don't pay attention, but out of that 10, you got 1, or you got 2. And one day that 1 just may, mess around, and then one day you may get a knock on the door and says, "Do you remember me? I'm in 5th grade, and you came to my school when I was a youngster and showed me wood carving, and I have been trying it and been whittling and everything, and I want you to show me some more." And Lord, would I ever. Okay, now I know it looks like a hot mess, but it's going to be fine. We're adding all kinds of doodaddies and, define some areas. Now, right now, it looks terrible, I know. But if you start adding the paint, start separating colors, it will be fine. All right. Just adding dark lines where I want it to be separated more. I'm not worried about the shoes, because they, we'll give them a little bit maybe. The bottom of the soles you don't have to worry about, because, that they get black and stuff. So there's no, this will show through if you wanted, but it's a no-brainer. You don't really have to. All right, now we've got a hot mess. And that's just what I want. Yeah, see? There he is. Let's put this wood burner away, and let's get the some of this orange out. Let me grab something, folks. Remember, save your paint trays, because when you get your meat in, this and that, save your paint trays, and you will you can use them for painting. And we're just going to start adding the orange to it. Going right over all them burnt marks. I got some water here to thin things down, you know. I'm just going to go over everything and take your thumb. Don't be afraid to get in. Oop, I missed a spot, folks. So let's turn this wood burner back on. Missed that line right there. I need that line in. I do. Give it a second, it'll warm up. Yeah. There we go. Get some of this hot mess painted. These are very simple. You don't have to get crazy. It's a pumpkin. Get that water out there and get into them eyes. Move that paint around. Yeah, doggies. I get ready to run to Newport, Tennessee. I go to Lowe's. It's about an hour drive from my house. But I'm waiting to get a little lighter out, and then I always like to wait. At this time, I like to wait and make sure the school buses get through and, you know, get the kids to school first. You know, I'm an adult, you know, the kids come first. All right, there's his little head. Get some paper towels here, folks. Now, see? And I'll let this dry, and if I want to touch up any of that wood burning, I can. Get this out of my way. So you folks can see. See? Very simple. Little guy. Yeah. Yeah. Paint him when it's wet. Don't worry about it. Alright, hang on, folks. La da da. These are just basic acrylics. And I will do probably some dry brushing on this too, you know. What I'll do. Give me some dry brushing here and there. Oops. I think I'm going to put him on a little stand. He's a little top heavy. You know, that's all right. There you go. Sit there and be a good boy. You stop acting up. You know? Is that right, folks? Got to talk to them. What did I do with that paint? There's the black. Oh, mercy days. I think I'd lose my head if it wasn't fastened to me, folks. Now this has been messed with and played with. This is one of my greens. You know? And then I got a little black. You know, get in there and mess with the collars. Lordy have mercy. I think I need to clean that top off. There. Just a dabble. A dabble, folks. Now let's get all this green. A little green right there. A little green right there. Come on. There you go. Put that over there. Don't need that much green. Let's get this out of the way. Some black with it. Get some water on it. Move it around. There you go. Kind of look like it's just kind of dirty old pants. And wipe some of that out. A little black right here. Get some dry brushing in there. Get that in there. Use your fingers, folks. What God gave you. Not going to kill you. Yes. Gotta get that old. See? I want that dirty looking type of green. Yeah. His was a fun one. I seen this in my head trying to sleep, folks. You know? I tell you, I don't know what sleep is. Got walking the dog again at 3 o'clock this morning. That's when we seen the bear come in. He come in about 3. Got his little seat. And yes, oh, some shadow in here. Oh, yes. See, I told you it would all come out in the wash. First, it was a hot mess, wasn't it? You probably thought, Winterday, what are you doing? You're destroying that carving. Well, to some people, you may think so. But you can't really see all the little doodaddies that's popping out. It's going to be very hard to see that. Yep. There's his pants. All that. Get some black. Let's just wipe some of that off and kind of go over it just a little bit. Hit and miss. Do a little dry brush. I challenge people just to get them a block of wood. You don't have to be right. It just has to be fun. Let's put just a little shadow right here. Wipe some of that out. There he is. His pants are on there. See that, folks? Very easy. Let's see here. I do like that greenish. I got this. Let's maybe make up a little, thin this down and make up another color here. Yeah, let's mess with another color. Got a little black. Now that's way too thin. Let's thin her out. Got my water here. This is his shirt. Get some water. You don't see a lot of the black marks, but I do see some. And that's the darker marks that I put in there with my wood burner. I don't know, to me it just gives it a contrast. It gives it it gives it some styles, like buying a shirt with a pattern. You know how I did this when I was a kid? I used to heat a nail up. Put it on a stick and heat a nail up and would burn that way. Things. Was it easy? Lord, no. But you know, remember, I keep telling you, I didn't grow up in a modern world, folks. Nope. I'm an artist with, you know, that's the reason I'm this way. That's the reason I don't like cutouts, and that's the reason I'm just me. You know, I'm just a traditional old carver. And do you want them perfect, Lord? No. Wood carving is not supposed to be perfect. They're not. And all the greats in Europe and all the greats everywhere that did the Vatican carving, all the angels and stuff, they were all just done with a block of wood and a chisel and a pen, some maybe some, they took charcoal out of the fire, charcoal, and you can draw with that because I've done that too. All right, there, and you see them, very simple. Now, let's see here. I'd like to do that and that. He's kind of fancy little dude, ain't he? He is. Now, what do I want to do there? I need to get my other brush. I like this green to help highlight, but let's don't mix this green. Yeah, that's the bottom of his coat. Yeah. Now, this should be that blue. That's his pocket. Don't worry about it. If you get a little blue down here on his little drawers, wipe it out. Blend it in. It's not going to hurt it. Now I'm going to get a little black. Going to add some black in there. Wipe that out. Go back to some of the blue. There you go. A little black right here. Wipe that out. Some more blue. I want the jacket to look kind of warm. You know? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Where's that paint at? There's that. This probably took me, I'm going to say, a rough in, because when you carve one of these, you just want to carve from head to toe, toe to head, back and forth. Keep your pattern going. Understand, let it talk to you. Let the wood tell you the story and stuff. And I'd say about an hour, about 30 minutes to rough it in, just to really, and then I probably got an hour and a half in this, basically. Because, I was letting it do its thing, and it was talking to me. Telling me what it wanted, how it wanted. I'm going to soften that green just a little bit. Just a whittle. I'm actually going to bring it back just a tad. Let's get back in this blue. Straighten that line up. Yeah. I missed the pocket, folks. Hey, you guys should have told me I missed that pocket. I hollered out there, hey, old man, you missed that pocket. Let me know if you guys seen that. Leave me a comment. Just dry this clean brush out. A little bit of that black. There's some shadow underneath there. Very simple little carving. You know, when this dries, after I get back from Lowe's, I'll come in and I'll do some little bit of dry brushing here and there. It'll be good and dry. I think he looks cool looking. Now, let's give him a little silver collar. No, wait a minute. Let's do a goldish collar. How's that sound? You know, let's fancy his little entire up. You know, let's get the brushy worst out. So this is his collar. And I'm going to add some more love. Got this fancy collar on. I don't know why I carved a collar like this. I just did. It's mine. Yeah? And when you draw one of these, like I said, don't draw all the hard lines in. You know? Just draw a shape, and that's all you need. And then as you're carving, the thing will talk, you know, it will talk to you and tell you that you need to do this and you need to do that. Let's soften this up here with a little bit of black so it's not so harsh of a color. You don't want it too dark. I mean, too light. You don't want it to stand out more than the other part. That's the word I'm trying to say. Keep you some water, a rag, wipe. Wipey, wipey, wipey. This is, you know, I wanted one of these, and I thought, well, I've got to make me one. And then I tried to sleep. You know, I tell you that all the time. Oh, Lord, that don't work. All right, there he is. Very simple. And, I mean, it is, folks. It's extremely, extremely simple to carve one of these. And I just keep stressing there's no right, no wrong. Wood carving is supposed to be fun, you know. I'm going to mess with the shoes now. Where's that little brush? Where are you? Yeah. I see a spot that I missed on the pants, so I'll have to fix that. Just adding some love. Here you go. Well, I'm over here, folks. I'm sorry. It's just, that's the hard thing about filming. Get out of focus, get out of the line. I apologize, but I'm back. It would just be so much easier to have somebody filming. I watch so many people, and you can tell they're wearing microphones on their shirts, and this and that. And, they got a guy or a woman or somebody standing there filming them because they're always in frame, and you can always hear the audio, and the lighting is just absolutely perfect, and all them doodaddies. But you are dealing with an old crazy carver. I'm going to tell you that right now. Clean up his pants where I mess. And believe it or not, I know all these colors that I mixed. I had a lady one time, I carved these little bears. I haven't done one in a while. Little cowboy bears. Everybody carves the cowboy bears. But anywho, her grandson got a hold of it. And oh Lord, it was bad. And it was one that she wanted a certain blue. So I created the blue. And it was in bad shape. Let me tell you that right now. She was not a happy lady. And she brought it to me and everything. Well, she texted me and said, could I fix it? And I said, well, if I make it, I can fix it. If I design it, it's mine. I can fix it. No biggie. You just got to get it to me. So she came into Gatlinburg about a year later. And, yeah. It was in, did I just say bad shape? It was. I don't know what it looked like he drug it down the street on his bicycle. So I had to do some repairing on the carving. That was fun. And then I had to remake the blue, and it, like I said, I made the blue, so I remade it. I mean, if I make colors, they're in my head. 90% of the time, I can remake them. So I fixed her up. She was a happy lady when she left. Maybe not towards her grandson, but it'd probably come all out in the wash. He was little. Just put him up higher. What I told her. Well, I just wanted to jump on here and show you this little guy here. We're running a little bit long. So I'll finish up the shoes here in a minute. But there he is, folks. A block, set on there, draw you a pattern, and make it your own. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And then you can create the little pumpkin guy. He's very simple. Very simple. Well, anywho, wanted to show this to you because we were talking about it yesterday. Y'all have a blessed day. I thank everyone that has been subscribing to my channel. We appreciate and love everybody. Woodard Dave will just talk to you later. Thank you.